Our first responders are on the front lines, and beyond that, many of us are being affected by different stresses and the weight of everything else happening in our world right now. June is PTSD Awareness Month, and it's all about bringing more awareness and knowledge about PTSD to everyone. Events due to combat, accidents, disasters, and abuse are just a few of the causes of post-traumatic stress disorder. And here with tips and trying to ensure that no first responder, frontline worker, or veteran struggles with mental health alone is president and co-founder of the Code 9 Project, Brandielee Baker. Hi.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
First, tell us why it is important now more than ever to pay attention to our loved ones that are on the front lines, especially with this chaotic start to 2020.
Certainly. So the wear and tear on an average day, and I say average meaning it's average for law enforcement and first responders, is a tremendous impact on their nervous system. It's something that most of us can't relate to. And now, in light of the riots and overutilization of law enforcement and first response responding to all of these things, there's just a tremendous demand and wear and tear on our officers and our first responders.
Right. I mean, it is, like I said, it's stressful for everyone all around. Now, you have a nonprofit organization. It's dedicated to helping those who suffer from PTSD. It's called the Code 9 Project?
That's correct. We are a national nonprofit that provides wellness, education, training, and resources for the prevention of PTSD and suicide in the law enforcement, first responder, and military communities.
And what are some of the resources that the Code 9 Project offers?
We are continuously developing and launching resources and programs to meet the demands. Currently, what is available is our chaplaincy program, where we have chaplains 24/7, as well as online prayer every Monday, 9 p.m. Pacific time. We have our online peer support groups that meet twice a week, twice a day on Tuesdays and Fridays at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have our critical incident stress management debriefings that are done in person for departments, and now because of COVID, online. We have our canine program that places special canines, specially trained canines within their peer support units. We have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week peer support helpline. That's 844-HOPE-247, where you can have peer support available 7 days a week. And now, especially, we offer town halls for cities and departments where we bridge the gap between communities and law enforcement. And then on a regular day, we offer our 2-day intensive stress education programs that are nationally accredited. We have 2-day programs for frontline officers, special 2-day program for commanders, and a 1-day program for family members.
Wow, so you have many, many resources, and that's good to know because there's a lot of people that are out there that have different needs. What are some of the signs to look out for if we think that maybe a loved one is being affected by PTSD?
Some of the easily identifiable signs of wear and tear is just atypical or behavioral changes or responses that aren't the norm of your family member. For example, if they're, usually easygoing and social, and suddenly they are isolating, or they're very short with their kids and with their spouses. Sleep patterns, sleep disruptions are another sign. In other words, if they're waking up quite a bit. Withdrawal in general, just not wanting to engage with family members, that's a big one, or doing their recreation. In other words, if they have a hobby that they really enjoy and suddenly they're just not participating in those things, those are some of the bigger signs of some need for extra support and maybe some wear and tear on that nervous system.
Okay, it's definitely good to know what to look out for. What about other people? We think about PTSD, you automatically think military, you think about maybe law enforcement officers, but what about other people that deal with trauma or critical incidents?
Absolutely. These resources are available to anyone that is on the front line: medical workers, EMS, dispatch, corrections. We include all of them in frontline in the first responder category. But just the lay person right now, none of us have experienced a pandemic, a global pandemic before. And for many individuals that are home, this life change is very, very stressful for them. So I would encourage them to reach out to local counselors, local chaplains, and also continue to engage in dialogue that is constructive. In other words, just exclusively focusing on the negativity that's out there, that has a tremendous impact on our ability to manage stress and also reset.
Very good insight there, Brandielee. How can our viewers connect with you for more information?
The Code 9 Project, the THE Code number 9 project.org is our website, and certainly they can reach out and contact us with any questions or requests for our programs and resources.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, and we will continue to promote the message of PTSD Awareness Month.
Thank you so much for highlighting this in our organization. Have a very good day.
Thanks.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.